Hi everyone, this is Jane here to put down our weekly cards. So just have a shuffle of the black and white Faulkner deck and see what we have. Okay, so for the black and white Faulkner deck, we've got just move that a little bit. There we go, the Four of Pentacles. So this is a good start to the week because it's solid. You know, we are having something to build on with the Four of Pentacles. Well, with all the fours, really, the fours talk about stability in numerology. So the Four of Pentacles would be talking about stability around our material goods, you know, our stuff, where we feel like we are in terms of abundance and you know, where we're living, all of that kind of stuff is the Four of Pentacles energy. So Four of Pentacles can kind of swing both ways, really, and it can either be you've got a really strong foundation here, time to build and move forward, or it can be a card that sort of says, you know what, you kind of need to protect what you've already got. So it just depends what that energy brings up for you. Now, you may look at that and you may look at that pig and think, oh, he looks like he wants to be smiling and moving forward, or you might look at him and think he looks like he wants to be sort of at least a little bit wary. So you take from that card whatever you see. When I'm looking at him, I kind of feel like he is tentatively moving forward. That's the energy that I pick up with him. What we have is good. Let's slowly move forward from there and see what else we can create. So it's a bit of a tentative energy for me. I don't feel like I want to be charging forward, but I do feel like there's forward movement. It just feels like it's like, let's just go slowly. Baby steps is the energy that I'm getting from that card at the moment. So that's a good start to the week. For the beginning of the week, we're feeling like we've got something here to build on, and we're going to just slowly and tentatively start to move forward. So I'm just going to put down another tarot card from, I'm using a Druidcraft deck today. I was planning on using the Darkness of Light all the way through March, but it doesn't feel right because it's so bright and sort of spring-like at the moment outside. I just kind of feel like I want to be using something that's a bit more maybe nature-based, or I don't know. I'm sort of swinging backwards and forwards between Druidcraft and Forest of Enchantment at the moment, so I might just mix them up and use them for the rest of this month and then see what we do moving into April. But let's have a look and see what we've got with this lovely Druidcraft deck. We've got the Four of Swords. So, interesting. More four energy. So, as I said, fours are stability. So, Four of Pentacles, slowly moving forward. We're being tentative. We're not rushing. Four of Swords, again, is do not rush. Four of Swords, more often than not, is the card that is saying take no action. If you're feeling like you want to be chasing somebody up for something, not the time. Feel like you want to be texting someone to see why they haven't been in touch with you, not the time. Let them come to you. Four of Swords is all about that slow, not really pushing anything, just not taking any action. When I'm in the energy of it, I want to take a massive, great big sigh. And when I feel like that to me is saying it's time to rest, it's time to slow down, it's time to really take stock is the words I've been given. So whatever that means for you, just sort of taking stock of where you are, what you already have, what you might want, but just kind of just slowly doing things. This is not a week for rushing around, I don't feel. Last week I felt very much like there was pressure and rushing around. I can't remember exactly what our cards were. That's just the energy that I was picking up. So, you know, this feels much calmer, slower. A card not to take too much action. It's a card of rest as well. You can see him there. He's obviously been at at battle, and he's, you know, stacked up his swords, and he's taking a break, he's taking a rest. So that's the energy that I'm picking up really with that Four of Swords. So all good with the tarot. Stable, steady, take it easy, don't rush too much. I'm just going to pop down an oracle card for us. To go with these. The card that we have is Beneath. So this is all, again, we've got more slowness. The card Beneath, I love this card, by the way. And I know I don't know if we've had it before in our weekly one, but if you've seen any of my shorts that I put up, we've had the card Beneath a few times. So we've got the vegetables growing underneath the surface. So there's two ways of looking at this, really. You could be looking at it thinking, what is going on under the surface here? Is there something going on that I need to be aware of? What do I need to be aware of? But also, I think this is a bit like Nine of Wands energy, where we're talking about don't give up, because there is a lot of stuff going on under the surface that you're not seeing at the moment, which is going to be beneficial for you. You know, you can see the vegetables are growing there. What I'm often drawn to with the Nine of Wands, and I know this isn't the Nine of Wands, but it's a similar energy. What I'm often drawn to with that, Nine of Wands. The energy with that is really don't give up. The seeds that you have planted, although you can't see the fruits just yet, they are growing. The bulbs are underneath the surface and they are growing, and the daffodils are going to come out. And we're seeing that. This is the time of year where we actually see that. We see those daffodils suddenly pop up. And, you know, if we put our bulbs in the garden, quite often we've forgotten where we put them. And when the flowers come back up again, it's a surprise. We just, I forgot I put those daffodils there. So that is the energy for me. When I'm looking at these cards of slowly moving forward, being tentative, actually not doing anything very much, we're slowly just kind of resting. Then we've got this energy of being ready to kind of explode, you know, ready to burst out. So there's a real energy here of, I kind of feel like there's a lot of stuff that's about to happen, but it's not quite there yet. That's what I feel like I'm looking at. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle of Brian's deck. See, oh, jumped out. Okay, so, two have jumped out. We'll have them both. So he's saying no, and we need to look into it more deeply. So that's kind of backing up what we've got happening around here with these cards. Not ready to move forward quite yet. We're not. We need to take a step back. We need to take a break. We need to not push anything too much this week. It says here, things aren't as you'd hoped for. So let's try and see what's at the bottom of this. That's what's going on beneath. Don't give up, but let's listen to what is going on around us. So really, really interesting message there from Brian to just say, reciprocating what these cards are saying, really, now is not the time to push anything. Now is not the time to rush anything. Now is the time to take stock and to just be more in the energy of peace at the moment. Not going to push anything too much. We're just going to wait. It's a really, that can be frustrating for some people because some of us like to take lots of action. Won't help you at the moment. Action is not what is required with these cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle the Faulkner, black and white Faulkner deck again. And I'm just going to ask the question to go with this is, if we wait and we kind of just take stock of where we are this week, what is the outcome for us? Let's just see what we have. Okay, see, I've I've kind of not listened to my own guidance, and I've pushed for another card to just try and give a little bit more of a positive outlook. And I've been given the Ten of Wands. So what the Ten of Wands says is just don't take too much on. Don't take too much on. If you push anything too much, you're going to get the Ten of Wands. So I'm going to step back from the cards right now because I was trying really hard to find movement, but that's my Aries energy. I want to move forward. These cards are quite frustrating to me because I'm kind of like, oh, okay, so just got to chill out this week then and not really push anything too much. Maybe do a little bit of digging and see if there's other things going on that I need to be aware of. That's boring. So I've then thought, oh, I put down another card and let's see if we've got something a little bit better for the week to lift it up. And I get the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is really my guide giving me a bit of a smack and saying, no, don't push. You need to stop. So I'm going to stop, leave that with you all, and just bear that in mind. You know, here I am telling you to rest, relax, chill out, take no action. You can see what happens when you try and push something. You just get the same message saying, no, time to stop. So have a good week. Take time for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing to do. It really helps my channel to be seen as well. So if you wouldn't mind doing that or leave a comment, love to have a little chat with you in the comments. That would be great as well. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.